What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be installing wallpaper right here behind my bar. Some of the things that we're going to need, I actually have an old table that I'm going to roll this out on so I can actually spray the water, because this is a spray and stick type of wallpaper, and I've never done wallpaper before, so I'm hoping that I don't screw it up. This wall that I'm looking at right here, this wall is 99 inches from the area that I'm going to be putting together. This wallpaper is 20.5 inches wide, so that means I'll be cutting 5 strips and pasting it up there. 68 inches from the bottom of the crown molding to basically the top of where where these cabinets are going to be back there. It will ultimately get covered up by the countertop when the countertop people come to install. Hopefully it goes well. Apparently you don't need a whole lot of tools for this. I bought an install kit off of Amazon, which is where I end up. Amazon, Lowe's, Home Depot is where I basically do all my shopping. Here's what I'm using. Spray bottle. This is a squeegee in order to kind of get any air bubbles and stuff out. This is just a quick knife to do the cutting. This is the wallpaper, Magnolia Home, called Pickup Sticks in black. And the last item that I have is actually a sponge, but I may not even use that. It looks, everything that I've seen so far online makes it look like this is pretty easy, so I guess we'll find out. Let's get to it. Looks like we get some instructions too. Yeah, this is pretty thick. Alright, we're going to find out how it goes. We'll make a measurement. We'll make our measurement and make a cut. I got my first piece cut here. And I'm going to get it laid out here on this table. What I'm really worried about, well, not worried about, what I have to contend with, I guess, are these areas where the wiring is coming out of the wall. So I'm going to have to actually put this up on the wall and then figure out where that needs to go, and then cut a small hole in it, pull the wiring through, and then stick it up against the wall again. Yeah, that ought to be interesting. Not sure exactly how I'm going to do that. Might actually take this piece and painter's tape it up there first and see kind of where those things are and see if I can actually lay it out and cut them. Who knows? Let's give it a rip. We'll see what happens. This one's going much better than the first one. See? It's smudged. Right there. And I wasn't even pushing that hard. So a quick tip we found if you end up getting a run like this, where the ink runs a little bit, get yourself, here's a good example, there's a little bit of ink right there, get a magic eraser and take it out. Just like that. Awesome. These things are fantastic. After last week's disaster with all of the wallpaper here behind me, as you can see, if you didn't watch that video, I'll put a link up here in the corner so you can go back and look at me having a hard time. Wallpaper has arrived. So this last piece of wallpaper, so I'm going to be doing this last piece of wallpaper here, and then I'll be able to start reassembling the shelving and then get these wires connected, so that way I'll be able to be finished with the bar area, at least until I can get the countertops put in. Anyway, so let's hurry up and finish this so I can move on to something else. Alright, there is the finished product. I got that last strip put in. It was a little bit tricky here because you can see it actually, well, you can't really tell, but this one stripe is the only piece that had to go, so it was really ominous getting that cut around this corner, but it turned out pretty nice. I mean, it really sucks having to wait an entire week and spend another $90 on a whole roll of wallpaper. But anyway, results pretty good. Proud of myself. First time I've done that, so it turned out pretty nicely. I'm pretty happy with that. All right, so the next step is I'm going to get all this stuff put back together. I'm going to get the shelves sanded, and then that way I can put them all back up here on the wall and start assembling everything.